Hello. Yes, it's me again, Mr. Keene. Um, got a couple extra things. One thing that helps is being a teacher is reflecting and, what went good, what went bad. Um, there were a couple things that I neglected to say, and so I'm going to go ahead and say them. Um, reflecting is good. It's a big part of teaching. It helps you with what went good, what went bad, what kind of improvements can you make. Um, when I got my national board and filmed my lesson, it didn't quite go as planned. So in the write-up for it, I said, yeah, this didn't go as well as what I wanted it to. Here are some things that I could do in the future to make it better. And, that's something good to do. Be honest, but again, be as positive as you can with that. One of the things I neglected to say that I want to tell you, one is almost like a secret. Yes, it is good to get along with the admins. It is. The principal's going to hire you. A couple of them probably being on your, interview and stuff like that. But the ones that you really best have a good relationship with are your secretaries, your cooks, your custodial staff, your librarians, and the teacher aides. Those are the ones that actually run the school. And those are the ones that can get you information quickly. That's just how it is, regardless of the school that you're at. So make sure you have good relationships with those people. Also, your tech people at the school as well. Excuse me. All right. Another thing I didn't emphasize enough that I felt bad about. I kind of made a blanket statement about the last year and a half I taught. Last year and a half, 2 years. And like I said, I don't think I gave enough flowers, as the saying goes. So here goes as far as classes that have meant the world to me. An addendum. All right. Fall of 21. I had an incredible stats class. They were very competitive. They were very nice. Nice mixture, sophomore, junior, senior. And that was when everything happened as far as what happened with my son. And one of them actually came to the funeral. And I'm still just shocked and amazed and, kind of overwhelmed at that. And I also had a geometry class with a couple people that are now seniors, that really did some things that meant the world to me that semester. And then that was a fourth period geometry. I got to know them well because like the first week of school is when we had that nice bad brain warning and thunderstorms and stuff. So I got to know them well, and they were very nice. They did some amazing gestures. Spring 22. I had two amazing stats classes then. One was what would become part of having me twice. I had some sophomores and some juniors in there that were unreal. And then that was in the morning. In the afternoon, I had a stats class that almost everybody in there was an athlete. And I had to miss a day. And every last one of them emailed me and said, hope everything's okay. And, we're praying for you and everything. And that really meant the world to me. And a lot of people from that class saw him at prom, and we had a picture made. And for a good while, that was my wallpaper on my computer. And I was the worst dressed of the bunch, of course. So, that group meant a lot. Then you got last fall, I had an incredible stats class. That was up there with the two from the year before. Sophomores, juniors, seniors. And they really made an impact on me. They had amazing leadership. They were a lot of fun. I handpicked them. They were so good. I was going to be observed, and I was allowed to handpick a class, and I didn't even bat an eye and pick them because they were just so smart and so nice, and just had some amazing leadership. Might have even had some current classmates in there of yours. But yeah, they were awesome. And they got to kid me a little bit because toward the end, I broke my wrist. And so they started giving me the I've fallen and can't get up and a few other things. But that class was incredible. And then, they were fun. And then in the spring, I had back-to-back classes that were as good as one I mentioned in the fall. I had a softball player in there, and it was a senior, and she thought enough of me, and it really overwhelmed me to honor me senior night. And it meant the world to me. So, you have that, and then you have other people in there, too, that just really made it a lot of fun and really enjoyable, really smart kids, and kids that felt very safe with what they said. And, the AP followed that class up, and it was more of the same and more competitive, but that class made a huge impact on me as well. It's just tied a nice, neat bow on a career with those classes. And again, the things we hear, it had a bit of a Vegas feel to it, because what happened there, a lot of times what was said stayed there. So, I gotta say, I hope that those that go into teaching can get some kids as good as what I've had, especially with what ended my career with Lawrence 22, 23, and 24. I do. I hope you get kids as good as what I've had. So always look on the bright side of life.